Chinese arrivals to U.S. plummet in February as coronavirus forces travel curbs.
由于冠状病毒迫使遏制旅行，2月中国人到美国旅游人数暴跌。
By Rachid Vats and Sanjana Shivdas.
作者
Rachid Vats.
和
Sanjana Shivdas. Reuters. The number of travelers flying from China to the United States fell 84.1% in February from a year earlier, according to data from an agency of the U.S. Department of Commerce, as travel curbs were imposed to limit the spread of the coronavirus pandemic.
路透社据美国商务部一家机构的数据显示，由于限制旅行以限制冠状病毒的传播，2月份从中国飞往美国的旅行者人数比去年同期下降了 84.1%。
Arrival data from the International Trade Administration (ITA) also said the number of Chinese travelers in the first 2 months of 2020 fell 35.4% to 353,911 from a year earlier.
来自国际贸易管理局
(ITA)
的入境数据还显示，2020年前2个月，中国游客数量同比下降 35.4%， 至 353,911 人。
U.S. airlines started extending China flight cancellations early in February after the government placed restrictions on travelers who had visited China.
在政府对访问中国的旅客实施限制之后，美国航空公司从2月开始延长取消中国航班的时间。
Chinese arrivals accounted for only 1.4% of more than 2.4 million global travelers arriving in the United States in February, according to ITA.
根据国际旅游协会的数据，在2月份抵达美国的240多万全球游客中，中国游客仅占 1.4%。
The total number of overseas arrivals through January and February also fell 3.8% to 5.29 million, with Asia accounting for the steepest decline due to the coronavirus outbreak that began in China.
1月和2月到达的海外游客总数也下降了 3.8%， 为529万人次。由于冠状病毒在中国开始爆发，亚洲的下降幅度最大。
However, the number of Indian arrivals in the same period rose 7.3% to 196,505.
然而，同期的印度游客数量增长了 7.3%， 达到 196,505 人。
Global airlines have sought relief from the world's major economies to prevent irreversible damage by the coronavirus crisis, even as the United States government on Wednesday offered $58 billion to its flailing carriers.
尽管美国政府周三向摇摇欲坠的航空公司提供了580亿美元的赔偿，但全球航空公司还是寻求世界主要经济体的救助，以防止冠状病毒危机造成不可逆转的损害。
Reporting by Rachid Vats in Bengaluru, editing by Ramakrishnan M. Rachid Vats.
在
Bengaluru.
报道
Ramakrishnan M.
编辑
Captions will look like this. Caption language is English. Ad. Video resumes in 30s.
广告视频30秒后恢复播放。
Airlines consider shutting down flights across U.S.
航空公司考虑关闭美国各地的航班。
U.S. airlines are discussing the possibility of voluntarily shutting down almost all passenger flights across the country, reports say.
报道说，美国航空公司正在讨论自愿关闭全国几乎所有客运航班的可能性。